Greetings from Dun Laoghaire station. This is a fascinating station. It's got many layers of history here throughout this station. What we have here is the 1837 station designed by John Mulvaney. The arches and the fine brickwork and the fine exit here. That was used right up to about 50 years ago. I think it was about 1969 they used this station, and then this station here was from the Dublin Wicklow railway days when the line extended down to Dalkey and beyond Bray down to Wicklow. And but this station here, the current station is not particularly spectacular, just functionary really. Opened in 1998, and the platforms were extended about 15 years ago, such as and then you have this tunnel here. Now this tunnel is only again another indication of the changes in the station over the years. This tunnel would have been, I think, about 10 or so years ago. It was covered over, and you just see the lights down at the very end down there. But they put a few colonnades in here, but nothing really compared to the original ones that they would have had. You still see the canopies here, but there was fantastic canopies down this end that got wiped away when they did the dark construction work. The other thing is, the dark construction work meant the end of Dun Laoghaire Pier, which I did another video on. So that was closed off in October 1980. And let's come around to this fantastic wall here. You can see this amazing brickwork with the arches, and they were filled in. Now this was the original terminus of the station. They would have had a roof until 1940, and you can see the chimney there and the arch, which meant the original buildings would have come right down here. There's plenty of pictures online that show the magnificence of this station back in the early 70s and going right back over the years, and there's one or two pictures with the roof on. Now we have a plaque here, Dublin Tourism. So Charles Blacker Vignoles, born 1793, died 1875. So he was heavily involved in the engineering of this line, the original line, 1834. And it was the first commuter line as well in the world, not just Ireland. And down here would have been where the atmospheric line started. Now, unfortunately, there's absolutely nothing that indicates there was an atmospheric line here. I'm actually heading down to a place called Barnhill Road in Dalkey, just to have a look around, just to see what I can. There's a tunnel down there, and the swamp-like sort of terminus area as well. So that's that line closed in 1854. It was an expensive experiment because the plan was to extend it beyond Dalkey, but decided with the conventional rail, and the line with that particular section was closed in 1854. We'll talk about that more when I get down there in the next hour or so. Anyway, but fascinating station. Let's have a look up here. This gate is open. So you see these fine walls here. Would have had two platforms right up to, actually I think there was a bay platform in the last decade or so that got filled in, and there would have been a line here and a bay platform, but it's, to be honest, it hasn't been used in decades. It was used for storage of rail carriages or freight or whatever, but just where that guy is walking in the distance is where the level crossing was for the St. Michael's Wharf, Victoria Wharf. That would have been blocked off during the dark construction work, but it hadn't been used in decades. as well. So it's a bit unsightly around here. I always think it would make a fine museum, perfect location for a railway museum, but that's the romantic in me anyway. So, but as we speak, I think there's only 1 or 2 trains here a day, and but you can see the brickwork where the roof was, and then the canopy of the current station as well. But, aspects of old and new here. So you have 1837 was open, and here we are in 2021. So please subscribe to my channel, and I'll head down to what's left of the atmospheric line down in Barnhill Road now.